We're going to design a email signature to go at the bottom of your emails. Let's start with a create a design and custom size, and the size we're going to have is 500 pixels wide by 150 pixels high. The reason for this is that all of the programs have differing guidelines as to what dimensions you need, but they are all clear that they need to be very, very small. So create a design. This is Canva Tips for Authors, where we help authors use Canva for their book marketing. If you are an author and would like to talk to other authors about using Canva and get some feedback on your designs, come and join the Canva Tips for Authors Facebook group. The link is in the description. Okay, so we've got our things. First thing we're going to do is we're going to find our book image. If you don't know how to upload files into your uploads, there is a basics tutorial. I'll put a link at the top. Right, so we've got our book. And then we need to add some text. Rather than you watching me type things, I'm going to copy and paste it from somewhere else. And let's just line it up properly. And then save it. So share, download. I do suggest saving it as a PNG, simply because this thing is so small, you need the most crisp image you can get. If you are using a Canva free account, you can download it and it'll have a white background, but your email provider will also have a white background, so it shouldn't be a problem. But if you wanted to, if you have Canva Pro, you can click that and you can get a transparent background, so that even if you have a funky multicolored email background, you can still use this. If you would like a 30-day trial of Canva Pro, there is a link in the description. Right, so click download. I'm not going to because I already have done it several times. This is like my 4th time of recording this. We'll start with Outlook. Okay, in Outlook, you go to Settings, you go to Compose and Reply, and you've got a signature. So now I've already got this one, but let's start a new one. So, new signature. Okay, and insert image. Find your image that you just made. As you can see, it's a very small file, which is good because most email programs will see this as an attachment. And then you select it, you click on link, and then you type in your web address. Click OK. Now you have a nice clickable email signature. Click Save, and then for new messages, you pick the one you just made, and for replies and forwards, no signature unless you want a signature, and then Save. Which means that when you go to compose a new message, this thing appears at the bottom. You write your email at the top as usual. Okay, so that is Outlook, which is, Hotmail if you still use it, or just general Outlook. Okay, Yahoo. Yahoo is quite special. So we go to Settings and More Settings. And then we're writing email. And this is the bit the business bit. So let's get rid of what we've already got and do this again. Okay, so there isn't an insert image option. And if you try and cut and paste it, it just simply doesn't work. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut and paste it, but there's an extra step. So we're going to go to this this image file that we made, copy, and then we're going to open an untitled document and we're going to paste it. So Control V, paste it. And then we're going to type buy now just next to it. Okay. Doesn't really matter what you type. You just need to type something. Then we're going to select both the text and the image. And then we're going to copy that. Right. Go over to here and you paste it. And for some reason that works when you have that extra bit of text with it. Okay, and now you can delete the text or put your URL underneath it, and copy and paste it into there, and then you have a clickable link. And is there a space in here? Oh, I can't get rid of that space. So, okay, there we go. And then that should do it. So if you compose an email, there you go. That's over there. Oh, well, whatever. So yes, that's how you get it in to Yahoo. It is quite quirky, but if you miss out the step of copying and pasting it in somewhere else and adding text, it just will not paste. So there you go. Okay, next we're going to go into it in Gmail. Settings, see all settings. Scroll all the way down till you find signature. Let's redo this one. Okay, so create new, give it a name. So I give mine a name test for YouTube. And then you need to scroll to the side. I have a touch screen, so I can do that, but yeah, however it works for you. Click on Insert Image, go and find your image. And once you've found your image, double click on that to select it, and it inserts it, which is pretty easy. Now, in theory, you should be able to add a link. Let's see. Select it, put your link in. Okay, let's see where they've put the link. That looks okay. And then if you want to, just below, click on that to the right. You can put the URL again. And then save changes. Okay, and then go down, and for new emails, use this signature. For replies and forwards, you don't. And then click save changes. Okay, let's just check. When you compose, yes, this thing appears at the bottom, and in theory it is clickable. So easy. And that's how you get your book cover into your email signature in Yahoo, Google, or Outlook. This video came about because somebody asked a question in the Facebook group. If you want to join the Facebook group, the link is in the description. And if you want me to try something out for you or find out how to do something or how to design something, just pop it in the comments or in the Facebook group. If this video was useful, please share it and tell all your friends. I'll see you in the next video.